Well, hello again to the three people watching my channel. Today I'm playing Modern Warfare 2 Domination in 2026 on Xbox, so I guess this would be the perfect opportunity to just ramble a little about how much better 2009 used to be. And I mean, I'm sure you already know that we kind of peaked as a civilization somewhere between 2007 and 2012. But 2009 specifically had something special. I mean, yeah, we did have the best movies ever, the best music, the best video games. I mean, here is the perfect example. I'm playing Modern Warfare 2 right now, and in all probability we'll never have such a good game again. We also had the best operating systems and UIs ever, like Windows 7 with that clean fruitiger arrow design, the Xbox 360 with the NXT dashboard, and so on. It was a time when a woman used to dress like woman and there were no ads on YouTube, but I'm sure you already know all that, so I won't be wasting your time with this. The worst thing that happened to humanity, in my opinion, is not the soulless flat design, baggy jeans, which are objectively ugly as fuck, woke culture, a sterile and dead internet, censorship, age checks, AI or ads and subscriptions. Nah, my friend, I think in fact the catalyst for all those subsequent nightmares is the moment when the internet became completely mainstream and we had the flood of normies and retards throughout the end of 2012. But that's a whole other discussion, and I guess I should focus right now just on this game, and man, isn't this amazing. In fact, every time I'm playing this game, it makes me realize how much quality and cultural weight actually a video game like Call of Duty used to have back then, as well as the attention to detail. I mean, if you look closely at this map, for example, yeah, on the surface it's a well-balanced map or whatever, but as they say, the devil is in the details. If you look at the general mood of the map, the yellowish green tint, the background noise and so on, you can pinpoint exactly its location in the campaign and the Spec Ops. This particular map, for example, comes from the campaign mission Wolverines and the Spec Ops mission Suspension, and this is exactly what I'm talking about, you know. It has soul. The game back then used to be heavily focused on the single player story. The multiplayer and the co-op modes were something complementary, you know, where you used to like discover bits of the main campaign story. Like in this case right here, you would play the campaign mission Wolverines, which happens at around 6 p.m. Then you'll discover bits of it through the Spec Ops mission Suspension, which happens somewhere in the morning, maybe 7 a.m., showing the initial Russian takeover of the city's transport infrastructure, like that bridge on the I-395, prior to the mission, then discover even more parts of that location in this map Skid Row that happens midday and shows maybe the first battle that took place there between the US Army Rangers and the Russian Army. These kinds of bits of story are valid for each and every map, most of them being not only inspired from the campaign but serving as an extension of that campaign mission in multiplayer. And yeah, I know they remastered these maps in Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2, but come on, these so-called remastered versions are as soulless as that game itself. I honestly don't know how some people out there who played the original Modern Warfare series actually care or give a flying fuck about the Modern Warfare reboot. I mean, in the original Modern Warfare series, we had the epic World War III team, iconic side characters like Corporal Dan or Sergeant Foley. We also had the scene of Shepard's betrayal or Soap's death, defining and shaping generations back in the day, or the overall Hollywood type of World War III story. This simply cannot compare with the reboot series. I did play the reboot campaigns, you know, and I don't even remember who the characters are or what the story is about. I just know it's something super cringe like a bold Middle Eastern woman that somehow kills the entire Russian army and orders everyone around, and that's pretty much it. And it was terrible, you know, bossing me around for whatever shitcause she had, which I don't care about, and was nothing of substance, not even close to the original World War III story. The reboot doesn't have any kind of depth or emotion. I don't care if the characters die. In fact, I remember at some point during my playthrough in 2019, I was actually hoping that Bold Woman will die, since that character was particularly annoying, oh my god. But I suppose it is what it is. Maybe the younger generations actually likes this shit, but man, back then we did have higher standards. For example, when Black Ops 1 was released in 2010, you could see how Treyarch tried so hard to get close to Modern Warfare 2 in terms of story quality and gameplay, but they still never managed to surpass Modern Warfare 2. And I mean, man, if you saw the forums back then, there were like literal fights on threads like Modern Warfare 2 versus Black Ops, and people would debate which one is the best for like hours. But anyways, 2009 was really the peak, in my opinion, at least. You know, the good old days. I initially wanted to talk more about this topic, but I'm kinda getting some kind of weird, bittersweet feelings when I remember, and it kinda ruins my mood. So I guess, yeah, it is what it is. I suppose that's all for the video. Anyways, thanks for watching and see you later.